Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. What I've got today is this week's Ender Reset for the Division 2. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I used to do these videos back in the Division 1 every single week, and I do want to continue the series. I want to make videos like that for this game. So if you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Now, before I continue, I do want to say the vendors are not really selling the best thing in terms of gear score for the weapons and gear. You guys can see that the gear score is going to be a little bit lower than what you most likely are in the game, but I would still recommend buying the gear or weapons for the attributes or for the talents. Obviously, if you're making a specific build, getting those rolls is kind of hard. And for example, if you find a maybe pair of gloves with like clutch on them, or maybe a weapon with a strained, instead of going out and farming for it, you could just buy the gear piece or the weapon, keep it in your stash, and then roll it later on for the build you're making. So even if it's lower gear score, I would still recommend buying it for the attributes or talents, whatever you need. So the first place we're stopping by is the White House, and this vendor is actually selling a Rush 12 backpack. That's not really that good. It's a purple, but it does have health and kill on it. It also has weapon damage, critical hit damage. Then we also have a Sokolov Concern mask that comes with damage to elites, critical hit chance, skill power, and 20% armor regeneration. And self-adjusting, which is the 20% armor regeneration, is actually really useful for PvE. I had kind of experimented with it a little bit, and it's not the craziest thing, but it is pretty good. It also has damage to elites, which is really nice as well. We also have a Douglas and Harding holster that comes with critical hit chance, skill power, and then we also have a F2000. Now, this is honestly one of my favorite weapons in the game. Obviously, the talents on this one are not the best. It has fast hands, extra, and also has greased. But if you guys do find a good F2000 with like strained and leg row, it's actually really good for PvP and PvE. So this one is decent, I would say. It does have extra, which is really good for the talent for like other weapons. So if you guys are missing a certain talent from this gun, definitely buy it and obviously roll it off. And moving down for the blueprints, we have a custom L86A2. We also have a blueprint for the pulse mod, a blueprint for the chem launcher, the turret mod, and also the shield mod. Keep in mind, you're not going to see these exotic blueprints on your screen unless you have them, because this is something you kind of have to have in the game in order to see the blueprint. So just kind of disregard the exotics if you don't see it in your screen. It is okay. It's just, if you have them, they're going to appear. If you don't have them, they're not going to show up at all. Next up, we're visiting the vendor at the theater, and the first thing you guys want to check out is this Apollo Operator backpack. What this actually comes with is weapon damage, and it also has 20% explosive damage. Obviously, it is a purple gear, so I would recommend buying this one. If you are missing an attribute of 7.5% weapon damage, you could roll this into another backpack of your choice. We also have some 511 tactical gloves, and these are actually really nice because of the talent they come with, and what that is clutch. If you guys didn't know, clutch is probably one of the best gear talents in the game at the moment. If you're making a high critical hit chance build with SMGs or even ARs, LMGs, and you have a lot of critical hit chance, this thing is going to restore your armor and also heal you or give you your health back pretty much anytime you get crits. So actually a really good talent. I know this is something a lot of people are missing and are looking for, so even if you don't need this at the moment, again, I would still recommend buying this, keeping it in your stash for future builds. Moving down, we have a Murakami mask. It comes with hazard protection, critical hit chance, once again 20% armor regeneration. We also have a military L86 LCW that comes with extra, nothing really too special here. We also have a mountain hiking backpack blueprint if you guys are in need of this backpack for some reason. And moving down, we have the blueprint mods once again. So we have the drone mod, we have the firefly mod, the hive mod, and we also have a secret mine mod as well. So the only thing I would recommend buying 100% probably from this vendor are those gloves because of clutch. Again, if you're making a PvP build or PvE build, that talent is really, really good. Up next, you guys want to check out the campus settlement, and the first thing you want to look at is actually this Yahal chest piece. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm saying this correctly or not, but this chest piece is pretty good with the attributes. It comes with health, bonus armor, weapon damage, and it also has handling, which I do understand on consoles, the weapon handling isn't really the easiest thing. So if you are looking for a piece of gear with weapon handling and these attributes, then check this one out. And then also for the talent, it has Vital, and what Vital does is health increased by 20%. And this one's really good for PvP. I would say you want at least one piece of gear of Vital on your build for PvP. 20% of health is really useful. It's going to make you a little bit more tanky, and even PvE, you can go with Vital, but it's really up to you. So if you're looking for these attributes or maybe this talent, definitely check this thing out. Moving down, we have Aguila knee pads. They come with total armor for the first kind of bonus. We also have 5,960 health, and we also have 15% damage to leads thanks to the hard-hitting talent. So if you guys want to check them out, they're actually pretty good, I would say. I think I'm going to buy them myself for my PvE build, but that's that. We also have a Fenris Group AB holster that comes with assault rifle damage as the first bonus. We also have health on kill of 8,725, 4% critical hit chance, and another hard-hitting talent that gives us 15% damage to leads. And then for the gloves, we have Overlord gloves that come with rifle damage, pistol damage, and then they also give you obviously the rifle damage as the first kind of bonus. We also have critical, which gives you 8% critical hit damage, and I wouldn't say critical is a must, but obviously you want as much critical hit damage or critical hit chance on that build if you're making a specific damage build for PvP or PvE. So maybe if you're looking for critical hit damage from different gear pieces, you can check this one out. Reroll the pistol damage, get something like weapon damage or critical hit chance, or critical hit damage, whatever you can get, and these will be actually pretty good. And then for the blueprints, this is what they're selling. We have the drone mod blueprint, Firefly, Hive, and the Secret Mine blueprint once again. Darkzone West is next to my list, and this is what he's selling. So the first thing we do have is China Light knee pads. They actually come with skill power, nothing too really good. We also have Calculated, not the best thing in the world. We also have Overlord knee pads as well. They come with rifle damage, obviously, with 6,431 health, and they also have 15% damage to leads, which is pretty good. If you guys are looking for a PvE set of knee pads, definitely check them out for your rifle builds. And then we also have a Tactical Super 90 that comes with Spike, Jazz Hands, and Greased. So if you guys are maybe using a kind of shotgun build, you need a backup, or if you just want to main this and reroll Spike, try to get something else, this is pretty good. I mean, it has Jazz Hands, so the reload speed obviously is going to be a little bit increased. And then Greased while holstered, weapon swap speed is increased by 10%, which isn't that bad. So this is what DZ West is selling as of right now. Next up, we have DZ South, and this is what's being sold from this person. So the first thing we have is a Wyvern Wear backpack. Obviously, you get critical hit damage with this one, but for the attributes, it comes with cooldown reduction, bonus armor, and critical hit damage. Not too bad. And then for the talents, we have hard hitting, which gives you 50% damage to leads. And then we also have tech support. And honestly, if you reroll tech support, get something like Safeguard, this backpack is not going to be that bad for PvE. Cooldown reduction, actually kind of useful for PvE. Bonus armor, obviously useful as well. Then critical hit damage, not that bad. And you also get damage to leads, and then also the critical hit damage from the one piece. So backpack, not too bad. If you are missing this one, definitely check out this Venger. Moving down, we have a Gila backpack again. And then for the attributes, it gives you 12,700 health, 159% skill power, and we also get 1.5% weapon damage. And then for the talents, we have On the Ropes, which isn't too good. I would recommend getting rid of this and getting Safeguard. And then we also have Vital, which gives you health increase by 20%, which, as I said, is actually really useful. Then we have another piece of Wyvern knee pads, and they come with critical hit damage, skill power, damage to leads, nothing too really special. And then lastly, for the weapon, we have a M700 Tactical that comes with steady-handed, distance, and cannon. So cannon, probably not that good, so I would recommend probably rerolling this. Steady-handed is actually pretty good, I would say. And then distance, optimal range for a sniper rifle, it's not that bad, but, not the greatest rolls, I would say. You can kind of scrap this and get steady-handed on another weapon if you're missing this one. Or you can buy this thing and experiment with it, it's really up to you. But again, this is what's being sold in the DZ South. And lastly, for DZ East, this is what's being sold. So the first thing we have are some Yahal gloves. They actually come with skill power, marksman rifle damage, and hard hitting, which is damage to elites. We also have some Alps Summit Arrangement backpack that comes with weapon damage of 8% and 3,855 health. We also have skilled, and we also have 10% hazard protection, which honestly from this backpack I would probably keep the weapon damage or health, but besides that this one is not that good. We also have a Providence backpack that comes with bonus armor, cooldown reduction, and 2% weapon damage. It also has on the ropes and a vital. And then last but not least, we have the Foul that comes with Optimist for the talent. We also have 15% accuracy from the Accurate, and we also have Greased. Now this one has a base damage of 10,000, 10,200, which isn't too high. You can obviously find better assault rifles with higher base damage. So, you know, the talents are pretty good. I would say Optimist is a really nice talent if you are running a build with not too many kind of offensive attributes. If you can keep the kind of 5 or less kind of requirement, then this talent is not that bad. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have any questions about the video or just the game in general, let me know. I answer all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.